Hello and welcome to another one of our product unboxing review videos, and today we're going to be looking at a hot water dispenser made by Varikettle. It's the 1400 watt version that's able to boil 5 litres of water, and then it maintains a set temperature at 2 watts power usage. You can choose temperatures between 95, 85, 75, 65 and 55 and 45. For teas, coffees, or whatever else you want to make. It also will help you make baby milk, soups and instant snacks. It's ideal for kitchen, obviously, and anywhere else where you need hot water. And the model number is KLT-902.
Comes in black or white.
Yeah. The colours, as we just mentioned, black or white. Standard 3-pin UK
we
plug.
bought it off Amazon. It came within a couple of days. And the reason we bought this, just somebody's interested, is some people find it difficult to pick kettles up, and this would be a lot easier, more convenient, and a lot safer if you've got kids, so you haven't got hot kettles lying around. Right, so we've just received this and just been able to pay.
Plus, it's the convenience of being able to have it full and then just boil what you need, and without boiling the whole thing up all the time.
And those who remember Varikettle boilers, I guess this is the modern take on the Varikettle boiler. So, open the box, nice instruction leaflet. Power consumption, cleaning is important, obviously.
Yeah, the interesting thing is, it says on the Amazon it's 1400 watt, but here it's 1200, so I'm not sure where the discrepancy is there. Guess that this one is right. Just tells you how to use the machine, all the buttons.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
That's that bit.
So the unit is fairly big.
It comes well packaged. In the lid, so I've mentioned that now, there is something there, so we will remove that now.
I'm not sure what that is yet. We'll check that out in a minute. It looks like a drip tray, if I'm honest.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
In regards to sizing, in case you're wondering, it is 38 centimetres high, the width is 21 and the depth is 29, so just make sure this would fit wherever you're putting it.
Get rid of that box now, and then it comes in a further bag. Now, if that's actually as big as that, that's good for people, perhaps older people, with
it should be,
eyesight problems. You can't miss that, can you? I mean, really, this should be sort of self-explanatory.
And apparently this also has a child safety lock and boil dry function, which is handy to prevent damage to the element.
I always say you can tell a quality product before you look at it, the way the plug is packaged. So it's protected with bubble wrap to start with. You obviously care about you getting your product in good condition. It's got a cover on there, and make sure you remove this paper because it can arc. Right, let's get rid of that. Okay, basic thing, but how long is the lead? Is it short, is it long? Because sometimes that can be a bit of a problem. That's a fair reach, isn't it? You could, yeah.
Yeah, it's enough. It's enough for most.
3 foot.
Enough for most people.
Right, so I'm going to plug it in, but not turn it on for a minute. Now, remember we had this little thing, and that obviously is a drip tray. So it's got a couple of little lugs there, and 2 receiving lugs there. So that's the male lugs, that's the female lugs. It's nice and shiny, which is nice. So that's.
And it fits well as well.
It
yeah.
does. Yeah, it did go in there. Yeah, so it's quite decision made. Right, so what we've got here.
So it looks like we've got a steam vent here, and then the lid comes on and off.
That's that. I just want to go back over. That's quite important. That's the child lock bit. So kids can't.
You can't just pull the lid off. You have to push the button down, let it pop up.
And that's a good fit. And I'm guessing if we tip this upside down it wouldn't leak. It's got a seal on the lid as well. Look.
Yeah, it's got a rubber seal here, yeah.
It hasn't got any film on there, and to be honest, it's quite heavy as well, so it must be insulated.
We'll have a look inside. So that's inside of the machine. Obviously there's a full marker there as well.
Yeah.
Oops. You can't tip that because otherwise the drip tray comes off. That's our bad.
So, it's got a little drain at the bottom there,
sort
filter.
of thing. Right, okay. So that's inside the machine, and then on top you've got various buttons. Dechlorination, reboil, temperature select. I'm guessing when you press these it comes on here, but we'll check that in a minute. Dispense, safety child lock, purified water. I guess this might be enabled when it's boiled up, so it can't just be...
Yeah, we'll try that.
We'll try it in a minute.
Important. You see that there? That's that number there, 804. That is to do the quality of stainless steel put in there. And it's got 5 stars, SUS 804. It could be a 3, but it looks like an 8 to me. So yeah, but that's the quality of stainless steel. It is a 3.
304.
304
yeah.
is my eyesight. So that's the type of stainless steel. So if we put some water in there now, and see how we get on, shall we?
So with this, obviously you'd have to fill it up, but the advantage of it is you have to do less refills. So you just fill it right up. And this is quite a big unit. I didn't expect it to be this big. So it's not a small unit at all.
If you're having, I don't know, hot noodles and things all day and drinks all day.
Or if you've got a large family and you're making all sorts of drinks, and this type of thing would,
and I'm guessing,
would suffice. So this apparently takes 5 litres, which is a fair amount of water. As you can see, it does take a fair while to fill up.
Oh yeah, it's me using a small pan, but I just don't want to. I'm sort of virtually there. I'm not going to fill it right up. Right.
No, we don't need it that much.
So I'm up to the stainless steel mark. Okay. So I'm going to pop the lid back on. I wonder if you can.
No, that goes the other way.
I know it does. I'm just wondering whether you can. So yeah, so that's a good design feature because there's a steam. Just let steam out so it doesn't blow the lid off basically, so it can only go one way. There's a couple of lugs there. One lug there which fits into there.
Okay.
That's quite a good feature. It all feels solid, which is good. So I'm going to turn it on.
Okay, so it has like had a fan sound, and these are lit up. No, they're not. We'll take that sticker off the front because it's like a demonstration sticker.
What do you know? I thought that was a real thing.
No.
Okay. Right, so it isn't as
It might be though.
That will say that when it's built up. So if we go temperature select, so you press it down and all the way back to going back up. I've read somewhere that tea should be 45 degrees, but it's the first time I've heard of it. But so.
Oh, and the spout is where it lets the water out, is there. So it's literally above that.
So let's just, so that's a temperature select, reboil. It says something there.
Dechlorination, reboil.
Hold for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh right, okay. Right, so if I do charge safety lock, what's that going to give me? Has that done something there? No.
It's stopped. I think it does something with this button where you can't dispense it unless you turn that off.
Yeah, so the child safety lock lights up and the dispense button goes bright red, the light, so you can't dispense any hot water. But it is very child safe because a child would have a job undoing that, really would. So that's an important feature, and it's very stable. So we're just waiting for that to boil up, I guess. I guess it will just boil.
Well, we'll put something under it and put dispense, and then it should go to this temperature. This one up here should be the actual temperature it's up on at.
Yeah, right, okay.
Let's try that then.
I want to do something.
So when you press the dispense button, it just will literally fill the cup up with, well, cold water, because obviously it's not, it needs to be boiled up.
So when the temperature is displayed there in the middle, that's reached that temperature.
Yeah.
So it's at the moment, so we've just hit that white button there and it's telling us how hot this water is at the moment. So even if it's not at that temperature, you can dispense.
So what will happen here is, obviously with the temperature select you set 95 Celsius, then you put the reboil icon, the reboil button here, and this will then creep up to the temperature, and then you can just dispense it as you see fit. And obviously with the dispense button, you can then press it and it will dispense as much as you need and then come off it. That's what's handy about it, because some of even the Tassimo machines, they'll do a calc and they'll do so much.
Yeah, so it's basically saying press the reboil button to start heating the water.
Yeah, and then it will maintain it at a certain temperature with a low wattage.
Oh.
So the idea of this is to have it fill up and have it boiled up initially, and then the low power just keeping it warm throughout the day. Then you've got your hot water as you need it.
It's very comprehensive.
Yeah, quite user friendly as well.
Purified water. Once the water's boiled, press the purified water mode to start mode. Purified water. So if that is purified water, you could use that for your iron.
Yeah,
stop your iron.
Possibly.
You know, when you press your iron, depending where you live, hard water areas, you
Yeah.
get like white stuff all over your clothes. That's because of the
possibly.
yeah,
It might mean something else as well. Yeah.
But normally it's steam and it's purified.
So it's, as you can see, the temperature's creeping up. Just let it creep up to 95 and then dispense it.
Yeah.
But all in all, pretty good product.
Well, yeah, I think it's a good product.
Just need to let it heat up initially.
It says white.
It's not white. It's an off-white.
What's interesting is this is a different product, Morphy Riches. We've done a video on that, but it does look similar colour. So these white plastic items are sort of an off-white.
Yeah.
That's IKEA. Just in case it's a real big deal for you about being white.
That's white. Yeah.
These door cupboards are white.
Yeah.
So that's white. So you can see the difference. The microwave is white. This is a type of white. But not
because when we bought that Morphy Riches bread maker, that was white, and it is a little bit off, but it's no big deal. That's fine.
I mean, that's white.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what. Yeah.
But all in all, I'd give this 10 out of 10. It's easy to use. Definitely well manufactured. The reason we went for this one, we read quite a few reviews on this on Amazon, and this came out top with use for people. The only downside is that people are saying about the height, but it will fit under a cupboard. It's not that big, to be honest. And Chuck, it's no bigger than a toaster if you think about it.
And due to the size of it, you would never really need to be refilling this all the time anyway.
And think how
just because of how big it is.
I've got grandchildren, they love hot chocolate all day long. Think how easy that would be just to go along and done and finished sort of thing, so in cups of teas and things. And the good thing about that, you can set the water so you can have your drinks a bit colder. At the moment we've got it on 95, but you could have it at 45, which might be hot enough for kids. Yeah,
and obviously, like if you set it to a lower temperature, then cool down and get to that, you can hear it's running now.
Warming up.
So it's only really till about 23 where it really starts making sounds. So it sounds like a normal kettle.
It's quite a lot, and we had a kettle, didn't we? It sounded like...
Yes, it's got that element boiling sound, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
So if this has helped you along a bit with your morning coffee, yeah, and anything else, one final test, my friend, which might not be important to everybody. I can't do it
because we ain't got one.
But it looks like it would, because they're about that size. So you could get a pot noodle under it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. You
could get small and large cups. I mean, this is an average size cup, and that fits under there, no problem at all.
Let's see how big you can go. So that's a pint glass.
That's the limit, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this would be great for lemon sips and all sorts of things, wouldn't it? Yeah, and you know it's clean, it's water.
If you drink hot drinks all the time, then having something like this running is pretty good. And it apparently only uses 2 watt of power, so
yeah.
It's nothing.
Anyway, like I say, if this has helped you along a bit, we'd really appreciate you subscribe to our channel. Yeah, 10 out of 10 for it's a good quality product. I mean, yeah, branded product looks really good. So, thanks for watching again.